There she is, man, for the last time. It's really, really sad. It's like, also the emergency lights are on, but I tried to turn them off, but it's kind of on right now. Oh, my back to an episode of So I'm taking all of my crap. And putting it outside. I'm putting it outside right now because I need to organize the whole thing. And like my truck is just like filled with, you know, a whole bunch of crap. This is kind of like the inside of it for right this second. And then I also have like a whole bunch of stuff in the trunk. That's perfectly fine. I say okay. This is really a godsend. And it's not just a godsend. I'm not going to say his name because I don't want to associate him with me, because like on my YouTube channel I say very explicit things. I do various stupid things. I don't want to, like, you know, he's like a very professional, he's a general manager, everything like that. This individual helped me out so much that I literally cannot believe that this is happening. Because if you're unaware, I used to have a 2021 Ram 1500, and I very stupidly crashed it, and I thought I was completely fucked because, you know, I was gonna have to get the steering wheel fixed, the seat belt fixed, the front end fixed, my tire alignment, this, that, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, am I gonna spend all those thousands of dollars on this? Guess how much this truck cost me? This truck cost me $0. And it's like what the fuck? Because I didn't have to put any extra money down. You know, I traded in the truck and I started a whole new loan. With this truck. So I'd say, you know, this truck isn't actually free. It's not like free, but the point is, I put no money down. And I literally just walked off the lot with a brand new truck. Dude who owned it before, because obviously it's a dude because of like, look at this thing, man. It's all like a freaking stereo system of some kind, and let me tell you, brother, the thing be knocking. There you are, brother. I was like, where in good God's name is this thing? It's even got like a freaking goddamn plug-in. It's got like a plug-in thing. I don't want to use it right now. I'm going to go to a location to where I can charge the Jackery at. My power box, which powers the refrigerator and all that. It's just because I don't have, in case if the battery dies, like, you know, I ain't finna, like, just not right now. Look at these tires, bro. Look at these freaking tires, bro. These tires are freaking massive, brother. These tires are freaking massive. They're glossy, and I'm already getting damn dirty. Don't worry, I'm not going too fast or anything. I'm not like going any fast like in the dirt or anything like that. But look at these goddamn tires, bro. They're clean, they're icy, they're real nice. So this is how I'm gonna be sleeping for tonight. Not here at this location, but I'm gonna go to where I normally charge the Jackery at. And I'm literally just gonna kind of cuddle up right over here. And the best part about this truck is kind of like a little bit rare in the Tundras, is that it is a six foot bed, which is actually what I needed. Like when we were like walking around, like looking at the truck and seeing if it was going to work, I got up inside of the truck and I laid down inside it just to make sure that I'm gonna be able to live outside of the truck. Because in case if you don't know, I live in the back of my truck. And also a huge thing is that they are including a camper shell. I don't have to pay for the camper shell. They're going to give me a camper shell. They're going to order one, and then in like a couple weeks or something, they're going to give me a camper shell, which is going to be absolutely amazing because it's mandatory. Like, I need a camper shell. Like, I can't live in the back of my truck without a camper shell because tonight it's not going to rain, but it's like for the other nights, like when it rains, I need to, you know, be inside of like a secluded place to where I can feel safe at and also store more items, which is like, this is like fully unreal. And I do want to make it very clear that I'm not that I fully understand that this probably shouldn't have happened. Like, because I called up the general manager who gave me his phone number and wrote it down on the envelope of the final papers when I bought my Ram 1500. And he wrote down his number, and I just kept it, you know, stored away. And I said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and just call him up and see what he says. And he didn't answer the phone. And I left him a message, and I explained to him, I was just like, there's, hey man, it's Paul Frazier. You sold me a 2021 Ram 1500 a while back. And unfortunately, I was in a car accident, and I kind of wrecked my truck. And I was just wondering, could I potentially trade in my wrecked truck? And I made sure that he knew that there was significant damage in the front for like a new vehicle. And I left the message, and then later that night, at like 8 o'clock at night, I get a call, not from him, but a sales manager, and said, hey, our general manager said to reach out to you. What are you looking for? And I was just like, you guys know I'm not done paying off the truck. You guys know that I'm not done paying off the truck. I don't like own the truck, and that there's significant damage in the front because I was in an accident. He was like, yeah, we can help you out. That's perfectly fine. And I was like, okay. And then he was just like, you know, this and that. He's like, oh, we have like trucks and everything like that. He's like, let me give you a call back. And then I didn't get a call back. And I was like, oh shit. So I called the general manager again. And then I left another message, and I'm like, whatever, it's not gonna work out, it's not gonna happen. It's like, whatever. And then the general manager himself got on the phone and was like, hey, let's help you out. And I was like, oh shit. I was like, okay. And then I went in. It was about maybe a 4-hour process. But then I got this truck. Now I could be like, you know, hip hip hooray, everything's all good. But that's not the truth. The truth of the matter is, I still have a lot of work to do. I have been putting in a lot of work, but there's still a lot of work to do. And I still need to go to court, and I still need to see what they're gonna say. And of course, I'm gonna update you guys on this YouTube channel, just freaking of like this process that's gonna happen with me. The process of rebuilding a new truck house type of thing. And you know, when we were in the office, at first I didn't want this truck. This was the very first truck that I test drove, and I was like, I don't want this truck, I don't want this truck. And it wasn't their branch, but it was a different branch of the same thing, and they had a Sprinter van. And they explained to me, he was just like, well, you gotta understand that's a commercial vehicle, and your vehicle with your truck, the Ram 1500, it's like 2 different loans. And I was like, how can I get into the Sprinter van? And he was like, just being honest with you, being realistic, you're gonna need to put down about $10,000 for you to get the Sprinter van. And I was just like, okay, that kind of opened my eyes. Like, well, that's not gonna work. And I was like, what about like a Ford Transit van? It was like it's the same thing. I was like, oh my God. And we wheeled everything down. And me trying as hard as I possibly can not to be selfish, not to be like, oh, you guys owe me stuff, not to be like, because like this is a godsend. And I was trying to be like not too picky, but at the same time, I'm like, I need a vehicle that I actually like. I need a vehicle that's going to suit me. I can't just go and hop into a freaking Prius, bro. Like, I'm gonna be living outside of the vehicle, inside of the vehicle. So with that said, I guess I'll see you in tomorrow's video at 5 o'clock in the morning. Bye.